Hello everyone, welcome back to Clusterbmilkshake. I am your host, along with support puppet Mr. Chicken. A cute scoop back boy. Today we're going to talk about chronic boredom in narcissism. Maybe some other cluster Bs on the spectrum can share with the class how they feel. I haven't done a video on this before because it's just like this underlying feeling, presence, just being there all the time. And I didn't know if I would be able to explain it in words. So I was kind of searching the internet to see if I resonate with anybody else on here. And so I'm going to share with you some things that I resonated with. And one thing for me, learning to entertain myself and self-isolate when I was a child. So due to childhood neglect, we learn to, this is like, would it be like self-soothing or something? That wouldn't be right, because our coping mechanisms are pretty bad, you know? We need to find excitement. When I was young, the kid who plays with their toys, them having an imagination, them, I would create these top secret adventures with my neighbors and have this book. I love notebooks. So I would have a book when I was a kid, and this was before I knew how to write in cursive. And I would fake write in cursive, and it was top secret, and there would be all these adventures and stuff. And, then in high school, was it high school? No, junior high school, I would isolate in my room, be drawing all the time, just listening to metal music. And then basically, as an adult, even being married, I loved having my alone time. Even before social media, it would be reading books or doing art projects, something. And for some reason, it would be like, I've talked to other people with ADHD, and even Sam made a video on how narcissists will start a hobby and then get bored of it, and like a light switch, it just shuts off and then go on to something new. Or for me, when I would be done with doing something new, I would get bored, and then I would have this down period. Now, I don't have bipolar where I get manic and depressive for long periods of time, but that excitement of doing a new project, it felt like I was in just an obsessive state. I had to do it all the time. It didn't matter if it was an art project or I'm researching something new. Shit, man, I've been researching this shit for a couple years now, every day. And it's not getting old. All right. Now, boredom with other things. So, familiar, being too familiar with. Having something that you're doing every day, all the time, fucking in and out, that's gonna breed contempt. You're sick of it. So if there's nothing new and exciting going on in your relationship with a narcissistic person, they're gonna be fucking bored. Now, I used to post things that say, you're not bored, you're boring. And that's true too. We are boring if we're not, always wanting to go out and do exciting things all the time. And some of us do, but some of us fall into a pit of despair, and we're looking for the outside world to entertain us. Some of us, drinking it, drugging it. Thank God for Netflix and having a series that you're totally obsessed over. Yay. That takes up a lot of fucking time. When some people, they're going to change jobs. Some people change partners. You're boring. You're boring. This isn't real, but say you were an exciting person, and due to the cycle that you go through with a narcissistic person, you kind of lose yourself, and you lose that excitement and that thrill of life and the things that you used to do that actually made you fun, that maybe we were attracted to you in the beginning, and then we seep our pessimism and fucking ugly shit inside on you, and then you start to turn into us. And then that's not a good time. We give that shit to you, we leave the relationship, and then move on to something else. Doesn't always have to be people, but sometimes we quit a job, go to a new job. We're tired of the same blah, blah, blah. We've already reached our heights. We want to move to a different city, whatever. Hobbies, job, people, places, whatever. All right. So sometimes you'll also see people buying new things. And I've heard the boredom and the emptiness of maybe a borderline, looking for buying things chronically. And when they get it, they don't care anymore. The excitement is over. So they have to go out and buy new stuff. My mom has done this. My daughter has done this. I have done this when I was in a depressive state. I was fucking just obsessed with tarot cards. I just wanted the art. It wasn't always just to read. I just wanted to look at the art. I love art. Doing that. And when depression sets in, because related to boredom, we are depressed due to our grandiose fantasies not being realized out there. So, when you have all these wonderful fantasies going on in your head, and there's a lot of excitement, so that is removing the boredom of our lives. And, it's taking our mind off of shit. This is why it's really important for people to practice mindfulness and meditation, so you are nice and calm in your own space, and you're not just dying for the outside world to entertain you in some way. Learning to be alone, enjoying it, I think that would be very helpful too. That way, when you are apart from other people, you will be able to just enjoy the quiet, recharge if you're an introvert, so you can have some energy for your people on the outside, and you're not always pushing them away. This ain't no quick fix, because if you are with somebody, I'm talking about the narcissistic person, if you have a dismissive attachment style and you're with another person that is anxious, anytime you guys do hang out together, you're just going to be bitching and complaining to the narcissistic person that they're not the special happy, exciting clown anymore. So we really need to both look inside at ourselves and work on the relationships together. The ones that are aware. The ones that are not aware, they just want their dopamine hit, dude. That's it. This is another reason why everybody, not the only reason, but you cheat. Because it's exciting. Keeping a secret is exciting. Having somebody be head over heels in love with you when they don't really fucking know you yet, so they're putting you're on a pedestal and all this bullshit. You're getting to learn about somebody new. That's exciting too. So we really need to learn not only better coping mechanisms, and I say this shit, but I'm fucking getting my drink on. I don't like buying random shit all the time or whatever. I just don't. It's just stuff, It's I want something that's really gonna bring me joy, and I really like doing that type of stuff when I have a companion. So for myself, I'm not, dumping all kinds of shit, just stuff, That's just me. So when a narcissistic person tells you that you are boring, I want you to look inward, be like, I wasn't boring before, I became empty. Now, who's the common denominator? Well, the fucking black hole that's sucking my light. And so you got to be like, okay, well, it's very important that I remove myself from this person so I can get my own light back. But please don't listen to somebody who is a chronic self-loather, projecting all this ugly shit onto you, okay? If you don't believe it, tell them, I don't fucking believe that shit. And if they'll be, why are you with me then? Be like, why am I? Why am I? Let's take some space so I can fucking think about it. I'm gonna go look up clusterbmilkshake and she's gonna fucking tell me, bye motherfucker, bye. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Remember, nothing you can give a narcissistic person is going to fill that void inside of them. That is really hard work that they have to do for themselves. If you got a good masker, great. If they are treating you well and not projecting, awesome. If they need extra space just to deal with their darkness and you're cool with that, yay. Fuck. So, whatever. Have a great day. Wave, Mr. Chicken. Namaste.